But no, I in high school, in college, and in my 20s, and even into chiropractic school in my mid late 20s, I was, if someone had asked me what I believe, definitely a Christian. I still read the Bible quite a bit, but I never went to. I mean, once in a while, I went to church. The kind of the
Hmm.
Creaster Christian where you go to church on Christmas and Easter because your family's making you go. But I probably went half a dozen times in an 8-year period. And I always knew, I felt connected to God and nature, and He revealed Himself to me certainly in creation. And I knew the truth was the Bible. But as far as my faith, living it out and being an example to others of who a Christian should be, no, I did not do well at that.
Neither did I. I think it's somewhat of a growth experience for, people in the early 20s, but it's also, I think it's situational for sure based on personality sometimes. But I also think that oftentimes it's a lack of answering the why piece. It's either in churches across the board, it's either, well, you want to do this so you can go to heaven, which is subliminally telling a kid this life sucks. You just need to look forward to escaping it someday, which is not something that a 20-year-old is going to resonate with generally
Right.
until they get hit in the face a couple times by life. But it's either that or it's, well, you want to do this, a fear-based sort of approach. Do this so that in case you die early or unexpectedly, you don't end up in hell, rather than an actual description of, like I was saying earlier, the purpose that God built into His creation and the why piece behind Christianity.